DaBaby did not get canceled because of the out, open, flamboyant, effeminate, gay community. Let me tell you why DaBaby got canceled. And then maybe you will understand better what the fuck is going on. Because right now, some of you are so fucking up your own asses that you're not acknowledging what is happening. DaBaby didn't have to worry about the community that was out and effeminate. Flamboyant, we're queer, we're here, get used to it. He didn't have to worry about us. You know who got DaBaby canceled? The gays and lesbians that you don't know about. The DL community. The members of the LGBTQIAP community whom you did not know were gay and have power, money, and influence. That's who got DaBaby canceled. The gays that he could not see. The gays that he did not know were right around him, that were his label's executives, that were in his camp that he knew nothing about. The ones with money, running shit, doing shit for their community under the cover of darkness, under the radar, and not being out. That's their prerogative. But there's a whole lot of people in this world whom are not out and openly gay. But that does not take away from the fact that they're gay. And that does not take away from the fact that they were offended by what DaBaby had to say. These people oftentimes have a lot of money, have a huge image, have a lot of influence. And they, in their private circles, got DaBaby canceled because they have the money. If you don't know this about the gay community, you need to understand it. We got coins. We got coins. We fund several artists, many artists, most artists, and push them into the $500 million mark based on our record buying, based on our concert ticket buying, but based on our showing up. We did that. But the people that canceled DaBaby, those are the gays he knew nothing about. See, I have always believed that you should always tread lightly and be careful when you enter a room with what you're saying, because you never know who's in the fucking room. You never know who you're talking to. And this is a prime and classic example for DaBaby. He did not know who he was talking to. He said it, and he thought, oh, he only had to worry about us queenie flamboyant gays. And those gays with money, power, and influence that put him where he is, that he knows nothing about, they spanked that ass. Not us. They did. The gays that are not out. The gays that are closeted, but have money, power, and influence, they spanked his ass. Not us sitting on social media ranting and raving. No. No. He was dropped from several circuit concerts that he was doing for the summer. He didn't even know he was dropped because why? DaBaby don't pay attention to his schedule. The management does. The record label tells him where he's performing at next. He doesn't know until days before. Oh, you're performing at such and such. Get on a plane. That's how his life is. DaBaby gets told what to do. And y'all have to understand something. This man is running around talking about sex, drugs, all kinds of stuff, hate, and the black community, y'all put him there. Y'all put him there. I listened to his music. I liked some of his music. He was great. I think he's very talented. But guess what? Talent does not mean that you have an education or common fucking sense. And talent also comes a dime a dozen. But a true entrepreneur or businessman does not. And DaBaby didn't realize that at his level of success and professionalism, he was no longer an artist. He was an entrepreneur. So he couldn't come out of his mouth and say the shit that he said without consequences and repercussions, because he was first a businessman. But many black artists, and I digress, are not businessmen and women. They are all for the show. They are all for the love. They are all for the quick fast fame. They're all for the diamond chains, all of that. But they're not about making sure their royalty checks are large. They're not about making sure that they wrote their own music. They're not about making sure that they have a legacy to pass to their children and their families. And I will say this now. The only person I feel sorry for in this entire situation is the baby's daughter. Because your father never even thought about the consequences and repercussions that you, as his daughter, would have to live with for the rest of your life. I'm sorry to his daughter. Because this made history. The baby, he thought he was famous? Oh no. Now you're a part of history. Now you will go into the history books. And it is not good press. Now, black women, back to y'all. Like I said, I love many of you. Y'all have put $1 in my pocket. I respect you. I call all of you goddesses. Every time I comment to a black woman, I end it with goddess because I fervently believe with every fiber of my being that you guys, black women, are the mothers of life and civilization. I believe that. So every time I speak to a black woman, I call her by her name, goddess. But y'all getting on my nerves now. Because you women, some of you, black women, are expressing your homophobic and transphobic views and agendas right now. You are using this moment to do so instead of seeing that the community has power and aligning with us. You guys are not trying to align with us. Like gay men do not protect black women, love black women, look like black women. I don't know if you realize, I know you can't see me on this podcast, but if you go to my social media or thequeenofshade.com, you will clearly see that I am a cross-dresser. When I adorn myself, I look like a black woman. That is the likeness that I give off. So how could I not align myself with black women? But a lot of you are using this moment to draw a line in the sand and say it's y'all versus us because y'all are homophobic your damn selves. And y'all need to be called out on this shit as well. Y'all are mad that we got y'all artists canceled. But when he was talking about women, when you saw the video surface of him beating up black women, y'all did nothing about it. Y'all did nothing about it. And now we're supposed to do something about it? Excuse my French. Bitch, get up off your ass. Put your phone down. Pick up a fucking piece of cardboard. Write your agenda on that cardboard and take y'all asses to California and stand out front of his label, his record label's fucking headquarters and protest him. Sign a petition to get him censored. It can be done. But y'all, some of you, are taking this opportunity to express your homophobia and transphobia. Why is it you guys get all the attention and not us? And then you're even saying it in your conversation. Y'all throwing this on us. Y'all throwing this on us. No, we're not throwing anything on you. Because the last time I checked, y'all were black women that loved black men. Point blank. That's what that is. We just have a voice. And it is bigger and louder than what you guys even thought that it would be.